Hi, and welcome back. So it's been a little while now. It's been a couple weeks since my reaction to so tired. It's been a couple weeks since I saw Dr. Mysterio, which was a really good episode, very well-rounded, fun episode. At the end of the last reaction, I mentioned that I haven't seen any of the upcoming episodes. I have seen a little clip that was released a few years ago with Bill and the doctor, and I remember there was a Dalek. I believe that was the introduction to Bill. So I have seen that. And that's why I know she's the next companion. And I've also seen that poster. I might put a picture here with her hanging outside of the TARDIS. I believe that's also how I know Nardo was coming back. I didn't know he was gonna be in the Christmas special, but it's good for the Doctor to have someone there, and he helps lighten the mood quite a bit. So that's always nice. So I think that's all I know for what's coming up next. And let's get started. Also, I apologize if I'm looking a little tired. That's probably because I am. All the holiday stuff and New Year's. So I hope everyone had a good holiday season and a happy new year. If I'm looking down, it's probably because I'm gonna be taking some notes. So yeah. Okay, so this is Doctor Who Season 10, Episode 1. Wait, why is he so stiff? Oh, that probably sounded a little bit weird. I like this music. Oh my god. The guitar is back. And the sunglasses.
Potts?
Yeah.
Bill Potts.
You wanted to see
Is
me?
he interviewing
You're not a
for...
student at this university.
I'd fatted her.
What?
But that's life, innit? Beauty or chips, okay?
I mean, I like chips too.
Did you build it from a kit?
No, it came like that.
Then how did you get it in there? The door's too small, and so are the windows. Why me?
Well, I noticed you.
Yeah, but why?
It's Susan.
It's like the university let you do whatever you like. One time, you were going to give a lecture on quantum physics. You talked about poetry.
Poetry, physics, same thing. You ever get less than a first, then it's over.
You what?
A first. Every time. Or I stop.
Stop what?
Being your personal tutor.
Mm.
I'm assuming that it's a yes.
Yes.
I'll see you at 6 p.m. every weekday. I don't care who's dying. Never, ever be late. I'm very particular about time.
He's been late so many times.
Oh. People just call you the doctor. I can't just call you doctor. Doctor what?
This is kind of interesting. He's like interviewing for a companion, which is kind of weird. Oh, it's actually called the pilot.
Time. Time doesn't pass.
Am I on time?
That's a very big question.
I'll get him in.
Time is the space.
Her
made by
eye
our
is
lives,
weird, right?
where we stand together forever. Time. Dimension in space.
The door upstairs, how did you set the security?
Friends only.
I feel like it's
okay?
shot very differently or something.
What's that in your eye?
It's just a defect in the iris.
Looks like a star.
Well, it's a defect.
Okay, I'm looking. What am I
It
looking at?
feels
Your reflection.
weird.
Can you see what's wrong?
It's wrong.
Don't touch anything.
Pilot is located.
She's the pilot?
Going anywhere for Christmas?
I never go anywhere.
That's not true. You go places, I can tell. If someone's gone, the pictures really help.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, that's a little bit creepy.
You said you needed a crane to lift your box.
Sorry, what did you say?
So, if the doctor took the picture, that probably means he took it for her. I don't know what's going on here.
Hey! Did you ever work out what was wrong with your reflection?
Pilot confirmed. Pilot engaged.
Scary. I don't know what's going on.
What's wrong?
What could be wrong with your own face?
He's gone.
Why'd you run like that?
Like what?
Like a penguin with his arse on fire. Do you know any sci-fi?
It's not. It's mimicking you.
What are these?
New bodies. They weren't there before.
Engaged.
What?
Hey.
Sorry, I'm not there, Lord.
It's that water thing.
Well, you're calling from his phone.
Get like a bat or something. What the hell?
If that's Barry.
What the hell? Girl, you better run. Don't go towards it. Mm-mm.
Hello.
She says hello.
You scared me.
It's mimicking you. Go away.
You're dead. You're dead.
Hello, Bill.
It isn't a freak optical effect.
This is some scary ass shit. Why am I watching this at night?
And it's following me.
I tell you what, let's just pop into my box.
Nothing gets through these doors.
They're made of wood. They've got windows.
Look inside.
This is all mad, I know, but
When you hear like an echo
Heather?
for like how big the space is,
Don't think it's really her.
Time and relative dimension in space. TARDIS. You're safe in here and you always will be.
Any questions?
I always love the music for the reveals.
Look at the
Spaceship.
kitchen.
What?
A really posh kitchen, all metal. What happened with the doors though? Do you run out of money? Can I use the toilet?
This girl. No.
Human alert. Do you want me to repel her?
Repel her?
Doctor, it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
Hey, we got there! Inside a very small box. Then you have to make one. It's the second part people normally get stuck on.
Can we shut up, please? Busy, busy.
I need to
Yep.
know if there's
We don't all have that Time Lord science going on.
We need to move.
It's insane how Doctor Who just makes the simplest things creepy. Like the sound of water dripping and... Jeez. It's traveled in space, now it's gonna travel in time.
We've traveled to Australia.
Oh. I mean, that's so cool.
Doctor.
What the hell? Why do they have to make her so fucking creepy? No offense to the actress. She's really pretty.
Any trouble? I gotta miss a time machine too.
Now it was time.
So this is somewhere else. This is a different planet. Not Earth, a different one.
That's a general idea.
Does he even know?
Lemon drops.
Really?
No, but wouldn't that be nice?
It would be nice.
I don't know everything now, Dole. don't have it all written down.
Well, you act like you do.
I act like I do because I don't.
How are you here?
must be looking
Stop
for
it.
We're looking for someone who's looking for us.
Hey, still making eyes at a puddle.
Shit.
Basic sterilization. We're gonna run that thing through the deadliest fire in the universe. Yeah. Can you do that? Can I say no, sir? Yes, then. Thank you.
Where are we?
Well, we're basically in the middle of a war. No, but well, it's a war zone, and this is just your basic skirmish. And it's not as bad as it sounds.
It's always bad.
Old friends.
Stay friends.
Are we still in the future?
No. This is the past.
That's a really determined puddle of water.
And this device that identified me.
It's the new screwdriver.
Exterminate. Exterminate.
You're making it worse. She's gonna reflect a Dalek.
What's a Dalek?
This is the clip.
Promise you won't go. Promise.
Oh.
She's inviting you. Release her. Release her from her promise.
Oh.
You have to let me go.
You have to let me go.
I really liked you.
I really liked you.
She's not reflecting anymore.
Don't. Will, let go. Will, listen to me. She is not human anymore.
Goodbye, Heather. Goodbye, Bill.
Bill.
It's actually really sad.
You're all right.
Yeah, I think so.
Don't look all right.
It's fine.
Never notices the tears.
I saw it all for a moment. Everything out there. She was going to let me fly with her. She was inviting me.
No. You have to forget about that.
I don't see how I can.
Yeah, Bill. I just want to fix something.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Don't worry, this won't hurt.
No, but
No.
tell me.
Nothing.
Yeah, because I think you're going to wipe my memory. How stupid, you know?
I am in disguise. I have promises to keep. No one can know about me.
The only exciting thing.
I'm sorry.
Okay, well, let me remember just for a week. Just a week, okay? Well, just
She
for
can
tonight,
write
just
it
one
down.
night. But imagine. Just imagine how it would feel if someone did this to you.
Oh my god. I'm playing Clara's theme.
Now get out before I change my mind. Shut up. You shut up as well. Will you all please just leave me alone? I can't do that anymore. I promised.
It's a big universe. But maybe one day we'll find her.
What changed your mind?
Time.
Time.
And relative dimension in space.
It's been a while since he snapped.
It means... What the hell?
He needs somebody. Okay, that's the reaction. Okay, so that was my reaction to the first episode of this season. I did not expect to get so emotional, but there was just so much stuff going on, and you're just reminded of so much that the Doctor has been through, and you see all the portraits of the people that mean the most to him on his desk, and you know, there's Susan, the Doctor's granddaughter, and River. They keep mentioning the word promise, and I'm just thinking of the promise that he made to Clara, even though he's not supposed to remember it. And so at the end, when he tries to take away Bill's memories. That's what he tried to do with Clara, and she kind of did it back to him, and that was what Bill said. Oh, and going off on the word promise, you know, there's the promise with Clara, and you know, just a promise, it just means so much, and it's a topic that's been brought up before. The promise the doctor made to himself, like the name that he chose, it's a promise. And then in this, it's a promise that Heather made to Bill, she would never leave her. A promise that with the alien abilities, she followed her through space and time. And I think that's just something very powerful and very emotional. And I like how it reflects on the doctor too. Oh, and speaking of reflection, we had this whole story with the doctor's face because we saw Capaldi was in Fires of Pompeii, and then they had to sort of explain why this new doctor had the same face as someone he's met in his past. So reflections and his face means something particular to 12. It is kind of, creepy if you're looking in a mirror and it's not the right side of whatever you're doing. I forgot what he said, but his line with that was pretty funny. Also, oh my goodness. So I mentioned in the beginning that I remembered the introduction clip that they had to introduce Bill. I didn't know, I just thought it was like something like a throwaway clip, but it's actually in the episode. That's one. And I believe they went to the Time War. That's what it seemed like to me. I could be wrong, I'm not sure, but you definitely felt the intensity of it. Especially with the Daleks, but even just before that, it just felt very intense. And then you heard the Daleks' voice. So I'm kind of assuming that the fire that they went to was the Time War. And I think we heard a line that might have been from the 50th whenever the Daleks were alerting their high command or something that the doctor was here. I think there was a line in this episode that was from the 50th anniversary. So yeah, I'm almost certain that's where they went to. So that's pretty insane and a little bit confusing because he shouldn't be able to go back there, I thought. So I'm not sure. But it's nice that what we saw before, the clip that we saw before, was actually something that is meaningful in a very epic and intense way. I think Doctor Who does a really good job of making some of the simplest things, everyday type things that you wouldn't normally think of as scary or creepy, but they make it so scary and terrifying. All of the water stuff, I was getting very nervous whenever there was like dripping or just water sounds. That girl, she is one of the creepiest things I have ever seen. The actress, she did a great, amazing job. She's so pretty and talented. It's just the way the water was just like dripping off of her, and the way they did her makeup, and everything was just wet. It was terrifying. I was scared shitless, so yeah. So far, I really like Bill. She's definitely a very inquisitive person. I like the questions that she's asking and the way she's processing stuff and just asking things that are not expected. But also, it took her a little bit of time. It did take her a little bit of time. I think, like, when you first walk into a room, and depending on how big the room is, you can kind of tell based on sound. If it's like vacant, it's gonna sound different if it's a huge room and it's vacant versus a huge room and there's like a lot of stuff in it, right? So it's just the way the sound is gonna bounce off the walls. It's gonna sound different. And the TARDIS is huge, obviously. And she was just looking at the window, so that took a little bit of time. And then I did find it funny that she thought it was a kitchen. She thought the TARDIS console was a kitchen surface or something like that. And he didn't have enough expenses because the doors are wooden. So that was hilarious. But she did actually say that it's bigger on the inside. We've had several different variations of that between it's smaller on the outside, and it's good to know. It's good to see that we got the new companion to say it. I'm just trying to think of everything that's going on in this episode. It was a really good first episode for a companion. I really enjoyed it. Even the scary parts. I don't like scary parts, but they did a very good job with it. And I actually felt that the way they shot it felt very different. Or maybe that was just the beginning. It was like very shaky. And then the way the camera moved felt very different. It might also just be because I haven't seen an episode in quite a long time. But it also helped with creating the feeling of the episode, like setting a tone for it. So I guess in that sense it made sense. So that was good direction, I guess. I noticed that it's starting to blur together a bit which themes I kind of recognize. I feel like maybe it's like a river-esque theme or like an 11 theme that played, or just like a mesh of them. Oh my goodness, I loved that we got to hear another bit of Peter playing the guitar. That is amazing. Oh my goodness. I love Clara's theme so much, and they played a more original bit of it near the end when they were talking about promises. So it's good to hear that again. That's especially what made it very emotional for me, because of everything that they went through and how much weight that piece of music has now. I'm super glad that we got to see 12 snap his fingers and open the TARDIS. I actually don't remember if we've seen 12 do that before. It was always a big 11 thing, and then of course the first episode with River, spoilers, she told 10 he would be able to open the TARDIS doors with a snap of his fingers, and he did. So he got to do it, 11 got to do it. I believe this is the first time 12 got to do it. I'm not 100% sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So that was really nice to see as well. Okay, I think that is all for now. Please leave a comment down below if you liked my reaction, or if you have any other thoughts, Easter eggs, or anything that I didn't catch in the episode. You can let me know in the comments below. I do like that they showed several of the Doctors, his different sonic screwdrivers. I'm not 100% sure, which one belonged to who, but I like that they showed several of them, and the fact that he had portraits of River and Susan on his desk. I didn't really catch anything else that was on his desk. If there were any other like important things that I missed, please let me know in the comments down below as well. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe so you can know when my next reaction will be. I think once I start to get into it, the whole process, it should be coming out more regularly, and I will try to do these week to week because it was a couple of weeks since I did the Christmas special. So I think once I start getting into the process of doing all of it, it should be, more regular. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!